Hello, hi, it's Liz here and I'm ready to do another page in the glue book. Love how it's coming along. Last page, great stuff. I'm going to leave this page and move on to the next page because what I'm going to do today doesn't really, although I don't want this to be all matchy-matchy, it totally is different from this, and I'm thinking I'm going to leave that for a similar page by the professor, or maybe on butterflies or botanicals or something like that on there. So that's for another day, and I'm just going to move on and do one of these pages. So I was trying to think what kind of page I wanted to do, and for inspiration I started looking through some old journals. These are journals from before I started doing videos, and this was one that I was doing all about kind of music, and I was recording what our favourite songs were in different years, most played songs, and just some musicy collages. So this is from a long time ago. So I was looking through that, and it's got tickets in it as well from when we went to see some bands. And yeah, and then I just sort of stopped using it. So there was that one, and I didn't really find any inspiration in that. So I put that one aside, and then I got out my old traveller's notebook and had a wee look through this. And when I was looking through this is quite old as well. It's funny how styles change and you look at old ones, and although you can still like them, you think, maybe I do things different now, I don't know. Anyway, I came to this page, and this is a Beatles quote. In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. It's a lyric from the Beatles song, The End, which I think was the last song they recorded before the band broke up. So I'm going to do something musicy using this quote again. So I was glad that I looked through these old books. So that's lovely, isn't it? Nice. And it's embossed with my initials, look. It's very cute. So I have gathered some bits and bobs. I think we'll do it on this page because it's just easier to work on the right hand page. So I've got some things here that I'm going to use. These are from a magazine, cut out from a magazine. And what else have I got? This was round that red notebook that I showed you first, and so I've cut out this from that. This is from a Stamperia paper pad. I don't know the name of it because the covering sheet has been used, so I've just cut out a couple of musicy things. And what I was going to do for the back, obviously similar to this here, is use all different sorts of book pages and music pages, but I found this, and this is already all collaged up, so I just thought, well, take the lazy girl's way and just use the page that's already collaged. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to put a little pencil mark there and then a little pencil mark there, and I'm just going to completely cover the page using this. Yep, I'm going to tear it so that it will look less. Now am I going to be doing this straight? I wonder if I should just use my, yeah, let's just cut it straight because I've only got one sheet of this, and chances are I would go off, and then I would need to collage the back, which would be fine. Right, so fingers crossed that that will fit more or less. We can always put some washi down if it doesn't, but it does. We might put some washi down there just to cover up that join. Right, so I think the first thing I want to do is just get this stuck on. I don't think these two pages have been stuck together, have they? No, first of all I should do that. Stick these two pages together. Just always lift it up to the centre to stick pages together, otherwise you get, like I've got here, one is shorter than the other, but that's okay. It's just a glue book, we're just having fun in it. That feels better. Right, and now we can stick this down. So I suppose when I got to that page with the Beatles lyric, it was maybe in my mind anyway, because the Beatles documentary, I think, is on the telly at some point. It's on Disney Plus, so we'll be watching that. I think it's coming in so many different parts. The first part's on, I think, maybe this weekend. So that'll be good. We'll enjoy that. So we'll tuck that right in as much as it'll go. And I've managed not to get it straight. That'll do. Good. Right. What next? Where's my little bundle go? Here it's here. So I was thinking maybe this down. No. It's on the top. This is from a magazine. And this, and perhaps a little flower behind her, and then another one. Yeah, something like that. And I think a piece of this, and I'm just going to tear this maybe about there. And I think that just balances out this piece here with that, I think. And I've got some, which over, some music washi. And I've got a nice thin one actually that's better. And we'll maybe put a wee bit down there just to take away that edge. So I'm going to stick that down, and then I also have, of course, the lyrics that inspired the page. And these have been stamped out just using this little stamp set and some Versafine ink. So we'll see how everything goes, and then I'll maybe split the lyrics up to over the page. We'll just see how that's going to be once things are stuck. Right, let's get this bit down first. Just move that slightly to the side there. We can see. So we watched the new Bond last weekend. That was really good. We hadn't been to the cinema to see it. We're not really going out and amongst people yet, even although we've been jagged up to our eyes. We've had our first, second and our booster, but we still don't feel. Maybe want that down a wee bit so that I've got room for my lyrics up there. Right, I'm going to do this next. So it was really good. So we hired it through whatchamacallit, Amazon Prime. And so you get it for, I think, 48 hours to watch. So we watched it last Friday and then we watched it again on the Saturday. Get our money's worth. True Scots. So yeah, it was really, really good. I have to say, I'm glad I watched it a second time because I enjoyed it better the second time. I think the second time you can relax more because you know the story and you don't have to, not that you need to pay attention that much to a Bond, but you know what I mean. Put that maybe about there. So that's Daniel Craig's last one. Wonder who will be next. There's all the speculation. One of the people that might be doing it, they're thinking, there's rumours, the Scottish guy, another Scottish Bond after Sean, the guy that was in Game of Thrones, what's his name, Richard Madden, I think he's one of the people that might be getting the gig, who knows. And this just happened to be Love Is All We Need. That just happened to be in the magazine. When I was looking through the magazine, I thought, oh, and this little girl here playing the guitar, I thought was quite cool. I'll put her there. Don't want to cover up Love. And I think we'll put that flower behind. And maybe that one too. So we'll get that one down first. Yeah, so who knows? Who knows who the next Bond will be? I'm sure they'll be good, whoever it is they choose. So that was last weekend. Don't know what we'll watch this weekend for movie time. And about there, my fingers are starting to get sticky. So it's turned really cold here. Oh, I think there's a little bit of sleet or snow forecast for, I think, maybe tomorrow. Right, careful where we do this, because I want to read those words. Oh, I'm sticking to the napkin. There we are. Yeah. Right, now let's get the washi down and then we can think about where to put the words. Put a bit there, and how can we tie it in? Not sure that there's a place for another bit. Nope, keep that for another day. Right, let's see. Let's tear this. About there. Well, that's annoying again. The camera went off and I hadn't noticed. Anyway, I think you got the gist and you got the most of that I was tearing off what I had stamped out, and I've stuck it down. So obviously I was talking to myself again there. I'm going to have to look into that and see if there's a limit to the time, or because that's not that long. I don't know what happened. It just, when I looked, it was a black screen and I was like, oh no, I wonder how much. But anyway, it must have just gone off just as I was tearing up the lyrics there, so never mind. Right, okay, that's me done. I think I'm calling that done. I'm pleased with it. It's a nice page, and I will put something here and then I'll catch up with those two empty pages. So that's my little Beatles lyrics glue book page. So thanks for joining me today, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.